today. Wonderful to see all of you chosen ones here today. I have great news for you guys. Yes, as you see the title, your millionaire era have begun. Your big dreams, the things you want to create and manifest, they are definitely coming to you right now. And I am going to prove it to you. Boom. You see the thumbnail? See this penny right here? Look at this penny, man. This penny is going to make you a millionaire. Yeah, this little penny is going to make you the most successful and abundant being in the entire multiverse. This dime, whatever your currency, the lowest parts of your currencies, whatever country you're in, it is going to make you successful. So if you want to get into your millionaire era, your abundant era, the manifesting abundance and all that stuff, it comes down to environment. Your environment. So guess what? I got some good news for all of you guys. Do you know what your environment is right now? If you're watching this right now, you are in an abundant environment. Here we go. Limitless mindset. Always see you're in a abundance environment. See, you guys are starting to super chat. We start off with 19.99 super chats. Thank you for the super chat. Keep them coming because we're about to get abundant on this live. All right. So your environment, right? So check this out. There's a saying. I think it goes, your vibe is your tribe, or your tribe is your vibe. Your tribe is your vibe, all right? Remember that. Our environment is what we associate with the most. You know what you guys associate with the most? Abundance. This channel, everything about this channel is abundance in all aspects. Abundance in health, abundance in finance, abundance in manifesting, abundance in lottery stuff. The majority of you guys here already have an abundance mindset. This is why you're going to enter your millionaire era, because all of you are a part of the same tribe. That's your environment. Your environment is your vibe. Your tribe is your vibe. Your vibration is what brings in the success and the manifestation. Got it? Thank you, Lance. $2 super chat. Keep those super chats. Nice going. So let me show you. Now I'm going to explain to you, and I'm going to use this penny, okay, to make you a multi-millionaire. This man, how is this guy going to make a penny make me rich and successful? All right, I have to say something first. So what I would like to see here, I would like to see somebody that's new, that has found this channel and would critique me about this penny. See, the problem is, because you guys are chosen ones, I can't trick you, man. I can't give you like a trick question. I'm here attempting to put this in a way that would get you to ask me a question, but you guys already know all the answers, so I can't even trick you guys, see? So I'm just gonna, maybe this will be a repeat that you already know, but maybe it's something new. But that's the thing with the chosen ones, you can't trick them. So, I can't trick you with this one. You guys are too perceptive, and that's the reason you're gonna be a millionaire. Yep, I can't trick you. However, maybe I can trick an NPC. And what I mean by trick an NPC, I like an NPC to just ask me a question about this penny that will make you a millionaire. Because NPC, so let me play the role then. Since I can't trick you guys, I have to play the devil's advocate, okay? I have to play this guy, that guy. So let me play a role. All right, man. How the heck is a penny gonna make me a multi-millionaire? This guy's a bunch of crap. This makes no sense. It's a damn penny, bro. Come on. There's no such thing as that happening. This is a bunch of da. See? That's the question I'd like. So now I'm gonna answer it. It says, yes, I will show you how this penny will make you an abundant millionaire era. All right. You see something? This penny here. I'm going to take this penny. Let me see something else. I just want to use an example here. Let me see what else I got here. Let's see. Okay. Let's take a U.S. currency $20 bill. Here's a $20 bill. Here's a penny. 1 penny and a $20 bill. You would say they have different values. This $20 is worth more than this penny. You are wrong. A matter of fact, I could tell you right now that this penny is priceless. It's actually worth trillions of dollars than this $20 bill. How many times have you passed pennies on your way walking? Well, not you guys. You guys pick pennies up now. But let me show you what I mean by that. You see there's two... let me see the best one to put it to. Okay. There is two conspiracies going on at the same time. Now, conspiracy is not a good word. Conspiracy. Okay, here it is. There are two facts going on at the same time. One fact is in your regular mind. Another fact is in the conscious mind. But there's these two facts. Only one of these facts will ever win out. So let me break it down to you. I'm gonna go again. You see, let's break the facts down in the mind. So in my regular mind, this 20 is worth more than this penny. Got that? In my subconscious mind, this penny is worth more than this 20. This penny is worth more than 1 million. This penny is worth more than 1 trillion. This penny is priceless in my subconscious mind. So we got that. So we got in one mind, this is worth more than this. And I'm going to show you how you're going to implement this. In the other mind, this little thing right here is priceless. It's the value we give it. But here's a question for you guys. In your regular mind, you cannot make anything. You cannot manifest anything in your regular mind. You are only an observer in your regular mind. So if you're given value to this over this in your regular mind, you will always be limited. Oh, thank you. Gotcha, brother. I appreciate it. He said, Mark, you got some stuff here, so gotta freshen up, you know. So listen, check this out. Why is this possible? Let's go into the world of quantum physics. Let's deep dive into quantum mechanics to show you that you are definitely in your millionaire era. So here is what you need to do. Here's what happens. You see, guys, if you see a penny on the floor, right? If you're walking around and you see a penny, you must pick the penny up. And when you pick the penny up, you must say the following. You must go like this. Wow. Yes. Thank you, universe. Abundance, abundance. If you do that all the time, you will become a multi-millionaire. If that's what you want. Or you'll just become more successful and have more things in your life. Man, what is this guy talking about? How the heck can something that simple or that stupid make me wealthy? Well, I'm going to explain it to you right now, how it can happen. You see, guys, when you're entering the subconscious mind, we're dealing with energy, right? Thank you, Bella. $20 super chat. Keep those super chat. Beautiful. Listen to this. You have to understand that the subconscious is not logical. Our subconscious is illogical. Also, the subconscious mind cannot reject, it only accept infinity. As far as this penny is concerned, when you pick up this penny, All your subconscious mind is seeing is that you have abundance. You love abundance. You love money. You love the tool. That's all it sees. It sees this as all forms of currency. It sees this as infinite. It sees this and says, hey, I'm going to now talk to what's called your reticular activating system. So you heard of the RAS, the reticular activating system. What your subconscious mind does now is says, all right, guys, and I'm going to prove something to you. Did you know that if you start to pick up your pennies, you're going to also see a lot more pennies? You're going to park in your parking lot. You're going to be pennies. You're going to be walking. All of a sudden, pennies are just showing up all over the place for you like it didn't before. Okay? You notice that, right? It's your RAS that is responsible for that. Here's what happens. When the unconscious mind sees that you appreciate and you love abundance, it's going to create more opportunities of abundance in your life. So the first thing you'll start to see is you start to see more pennies, man. There's going to be more pennies. But that's just the beginning. And I'm going to move this to the lottery for you too. So your millionaire era is on with the pennies and a ticket in the lottery, in manifesting the lottery. So we're going to show you all of this. So by the time this is over, you guys are going to go out there and start winning tons of success, money, manifesting stuff. So pay attention to this one. So this is for you. Here we go. Now, when your subconscious sees this penny and says, okay, this guy thinks he's abundant. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the RAS to him, and RAS is going to start looking around and bringing pennies to me. So now you're going to move from pennies, you're going to move to quarters, you're going to move to dimes, but something else interesting is going to happen. You're going to start to see, all of a sudden, your business may start to pick up a little bit. You would never attribute that to a penny, right? People are going to start to give you more stuff. You know, you'll even start manifesting more wins in your lottery thing if that's what you want to do. You're just going to see, you're just moving on up. You're like, what's going on here? And it's all because of a penny. But now let me talk something else. Let me tell you what most people do. This is what you do not do, but this is what the majority of people do. Not the chosen ones. You don't do this. People skip over pennies. People don't appreciate compliments. People don't take things. If someone comes to you and gives you a penny, you better take that penny. If someone offers you some free tea or coffee, you better take the coffee. If someone compliments you, you better take the compliment. You see what I'm saying? Because what you're doing, you are impressing an illogical mind to show that this is a normal part of your reality. And there we go. Boom. Monica McDollar. See her name? Monica McDollar, 888, 99.99 super chat. Pay attention to that name. You see, I teach you guys. I said, look, you want to get into your millionaire era? Your names better be showing millionaire era. Monica $1 Million. Let's see that. Monica McDollar, 888. She's going to keep attracting a whole bunch of money because your environment is your vibe. Your tribe is your vibe. What you put out, you're going to attract. The universe don't work with what we see as core component language. It works with mathematics. If you have numbers in your name and the high numbers, man, you're going to be manifesting like crazy. Thank you, Monica. So here we go. You guys. So now you pick up this penny, and all of a sudden you're going to start to notice like a lot more stuff happening. So what's really happening? Here's what happens, guys. You have now pre-programmed your own mind to accept that money is infinite, that everything comes to you easily and effortlessly. The other people have programmed their minds to show them that money is limited. It is lack. Just because they skip over a penny. How many of your friends, when they get their change from the machine or they get their change from the cashiers, they leave the penny? It says, oh, don't worry. They don't take the money. They don't leave. They leave it. It's like you're leaving Would you leave $1 million on the table? Who would leave $1 million on the table? You wouldn't do that, right? So every time you do that, just some pennies, man. I'll move these pennies out the way. They clean out their car. They take their pennies, they throw it on the car floor. They're throwing abundance away, man. You cannot throw abundance away, people. You don't do that. You are chosen ones. You are limitless. You're not limited. Next component for you to enter your millionaire era is to remember this fact. Okay, here's something. You have to walk around every day. And here's what you have to say to yourself every day. Here's the answer. Why am I so limitless in every aspect of my life? That's number one. Why am I so limitless in getting everything I desire? Number two, why is the universe constantly flooding me with limitless opportunities and finances? Number three, this will be saved so you can rewatch it and write them down. The drop market, thank you, $1.99 super chat. When you do that, you've entered your true being. Okay? Here we go. You write it down. Why am I so limitless getting everything I desire? Why am I so limitless in getting all the opportunities and finances that I desire? Why is the universe making me so limitless in getting anything and everything I want, I desire? Out loud. And the penny. And you always appreciate the penny now. Now let me take you to the next one. So for you guys you want to hit that big jackpot, right? You want to hit that life-changing amount of finances in your lottery. Now that you know that you can manifest the lottery now, right? Now you know it's not a game of chance. Now you watch my channel, you see that everything is possible. You see others, your tribe is winning. So if your tribe is winning, you'll be winning. Let me tell you something. You're either watching this channel. Here's the reason you're watching my channel. You're either watching this channel because you want to win a lot of money in the lottery. You want your business to make a lot of money. You want to get some wisdom and higher understanding to use your higher self. You want to manifest all types of stuff in your life. You want to see the world in a different aspect. You want to change your life. The only reason you're watching this channel is those reasons. It's like, how can I get better at what I'm doing? How can I make more of my life? How can I do it? Majority of people, they want that financial breakthrough, right? They all do. They want it. And what makes you desire it and know it's possible is because now you're seeing the science of how it works, and you're seeing me as an example. You say, well, damn, this guy won some money in the lottery, he bought his car and he wins some more, and people around him is winning. Something going on here, man. Let me try to figure this stuff out. And from the minute you lock into my channel, you have become entangled with all your other tribe members that have manifested a lot of money. There are a lot of you on this channel right now that's manifesting a ton of success. Some of you want to manifest better health, right? Better skin, you're saying here. All this stuff, it's all here. So what will make you get into that millionaire aspect? Your fellow tribe members. The ones that are commenting right now. You are entangled with them. There are a lot of you that are really successful. Some of you are private. I know you message me. Some of you want a lot of money. You don't want to talk about it. You're private, which is your right to be private. So you're connected with all of them. You guys are entangled. So that's going to propel you to be your millionaire era. You are going to manifest it, man. Listen, it doesn't matter what country you live in. In your country, you're going to be the top winner. It doesn't matter. If you're in the Fiji Islands, if you're in Madagascar, you're going to be that one because you are entangled with your tribe. Your tribe is your vibe, people. On this channel, we don't talk lack, baby. We're not about lack here. Okay? Trista, thank you, Trista, $20 super chat. I want you to remember something. When you tune into this channel, we're not about lack. Okay? What are we about? We're about abundance. We're about this. We're about bettering our lives. Anyone don't agree, you can leave the chat. So go ahead. If this is not for you, you don't have to be here. Go ahead. We are not about lack. We live limitless. Limitation don't live here. In this tribe, there's nobody here that exists in lack. Lack is something you hear about. Huh? Oh, that's lack. I don't go there. You're allergic to lack. We are allergic to lack. We train our minds and our consciousness to be allergic to lack. So when lack comes around, when lack sees you and me, you know what it does? It starts to run. Lack cannot play you. Lack cannot manipulate us. The first thing lack does is when it's walking around, he says, I'm gonna get that guy over there. Oh man, damn, I can't even mess with him or her. I'll go get that NPC over there. He doesn't know the game. We know the game. I mean, that's the truth. If you're watching this, you know this. Okay, so what is our evidence that we don't play lack here? Well, we have science at our backs, people. We live in science. We know science. We are quantum people. We know the quantum world. We know quantum physics. We know the inner workings. They don't know the inner workings of it. And this is why you're here. And this is your propellant to success. We are a high vibe tribe. Thank you, Core 555. People, look at your fellow tribe members, man. Look at your fellow manifesting lottery people here. Look at you. You're seeing these posts on my community posts. They're, you know, when they win, you're gonna win. So when you see your tribe winning, you better congratulate them because you're next, man. You see these people posting up their money and their wins and da-da. And if you're in my school platform and you see what's going on in the school platform, you see these people manifesting their businesses and money and all that stuff. Everyone's happy for each other. People, it's you. Remember, the one is all and the all is one, and you can't lose. I repeat it again. The one is all, the all is one. You cannot lose, man. We're all winners. So let me fine tune you to the winning state. Now let's move to what you guys like to do, is the lottery. So you guys like the lottery. So here's what you do, guys. You have to remember this. You see, when you get a free ticket, you gotta act like that ticket is $1 million winner. When you get $1 ticket, you gotta act like that $1 is the biggest lottery win you ever enjoyed. And what's gonna happen? You're gonna move from free ticket, you're gonna win $1, and tomorrow you're gonna get up, you're gonna say claim at the lottery office, and you're gonna go from the 5, you're gonna go from 555, and you're gonna be living in the 999 world. You know what the 555 is? The 555 is there's a nice gradual change coming into your life. Things are gonna get better. When the 9 starts popping, it means a night and day shift. It means today you're this, tomorrow you're rich. The universe always comes with receipts, people. The universe brings receipts. That's the receipt from the universe. The universe talks to you before everything comes in. As a matter of fact, you're talking to your own self because you're the universe. You in verse. Universe. The fours. The fours are saying, get ready, chill, prepare. You're good. The fives. All right, let's get ready. We're getting ready to move. We're getting ready to transition. The 6, stop dreaming small, dream bigger. The 7, all right, your miracle's getting ready to happen. The 8, big money, big manifestations around the corner. The 9 also means a new change. The 9 means, damn, it's here. Sorry, I couldn't alert you. It came too fast. The 9 says that what the 9 is saying to you is, man, I couldn't alert you because it came so fast. Listen, you guys are big thinkers. Any individual that think big will always achieve more in their life. You will always get the big success. You don't think in lack. This is what I'm teaching and showing you guys. You guys are exercising that. Lack is in another multiverse. We don't go to that dimension. Lack exists. But you choose to be on the abundance side of your manifestations. So I'm congratulations to all of you already. And so now, guys, do you see how a penny can make you really successful, right? You see how this penny now you understand the physics of this penny. You see, when you break this penny down and you go into what makes this penny, it is a bunch of particles that's swirling around. And the particles that are swirling around, they have the same vibration. So as human beings, we give value. So this is a value to us. So this is penny. So in our regular minds, this is seen as a low denomination. However, in the subconscious mind, all this is seen is as value. And the subconscious goes from this. It goes from, this is a penny, but also, this is also $1 trillion. So your subconscious can't differentiate it. It can't differentiate $20 from $1, from 5 cents, for 1 penny. All it sees is money. Money is money to the unconscious. And if you walk around and you're picking up a penny, your subconscious says, oh, you like money. You want more money. So yes, it will give you pennies, but you'll be in the realm from a penny to $1 million. And right, that's great. That's a great comment. We got Natty God says, Natty God takes, you got it. You can't make $1 trillion without a penny. A penny is the first start. You're right, you can't make $1 trillion without the penny, man. You guys, you have to claim. You have to, claim. You know what claim means, man? You have to claim your millionaire era of abundance. You have to literally claim it. When you manifest and win the lottery, they give you a claim form. A claim form means you got it, go out and take it. That's why it's called a claim. You bring your claim form, they can't refuse you. You bring your claim form, the universe can't tell you no. The universe can't refuse you. Your claim form is the following: that I am limitless, I have the tools, I already have it, I know how the game works, and I'm connected to a tribe that's winning. This is specifically for you. 587 of you guys right now. All 500 or whatever, this video starts to reach thousands of people, whoever watches it, all you watch it, this message will only be for you. If this message is for you, you know how the universe works. If you're in resonance with this message and you're watching this message, it says that your subconscious mind is connected to look to make what you're watching become your physical reality. And it comes down to the fact that you guys are already chosen for this. You've already claimed this. Like I said before, we don't live in lack here. And the reason why a lot of you guys are seeing your success right now in all areas of your life, because you're understanding how the reality works. You're seeing that we were conditioned to be lack. Lack was not a part of our genetic code. Lack is not a part of our consciousness, man. You know, you and I were taught that we have beginnings and end, right? But as a chosen one, you know, all of you should know, if you don't know right now, there is no beginning or end. People, we've always been here. All of this is a replay to us. If you've done it so many times, it becomes a cakewalk. This is a cakewalk for all you guys. Let me tell you something. If you're watching this right now and you have doubt and you're going through a little struggle in your life and all this stuff is happening, it's not because of what you're doing. It has nothing to do with you. The reason, if you're going through your struggles right now, whatever, financially, health-wise, or any of that sort of thing, it has nothing to do with you. Let me tell you why. The you are is unlimited and infinite. What's really happening here is that you have just been programmed to listen to your ego. That's all it comes down to. You've just been overthinking, overanalyzing stuff. That's all you've been doing. And the overthinking and the overanalyzing is creating a little bit of resistance, and you're trying to figure out, well, man, how am I going to get this to work? How am I going to pay this? How am I going to do that? But all you really had to do is just snap out and say, wait a minute. There's a guy on YouTube that's telling me I'm unlimited. So let me put it to the test. What if I just let it go and just say, you know what? Hey man, universe, you know what I want. You know what needs to be done. You know how to fix the situation. I'm just gonna be here until when you send the information, I'm gonna make the inspired action. I'll do it. Then the universe comes in and says, all right, I got you. You are always on the right path, always at the right time. There is nothing that you can lack in your life. And I see all the comments here, why am I a multimillionaire? See, you guys have accepted it. And the next thing that will separate you, let me tell you the next thing that really puts you in the millionaire era. And here it is, for all of you guys. You like to live in your own world, which is what you should be doing. You love to be your own little delusional world. Everybody around you criticizes you for that. They always tell you, why you keep daydreaming? Why you keep bringing up this world that's not even here? Why you keep thinking these things? Why you keep doing this? And you don't care. And the reason you don't care, because you know something they don't know. You know that little world inside of your head is what's creating the outside world. They don't realize that. This is why you continue to do it, because you know you're going to reap some result. Let me share something deep. You ready for this one? All right. I got to make this the best way to put it to you. If you can't, listen, if there's something that you cannot manifest, okay, or it's not possible for you to manifest it, your mind cannot conjure it up. Listen again. If there's something that you cannot manifest, your mind can never bring it to your attention. Anything your mind brings to your attention, it means it's already been revealed and done. So that literally means if you spend time visualizing your business being successful and living your best life, what did I just tell you? If you can see those things are meant to be achievable. I'll repeat it again because this will go over your head and you have to remember this. Okay, the best way, let me put it in another way, a scientific term. Okay. You only can conceive what's possible in existence. You cannot conceive something that's impossible in existence. Conceive means think, visualize it. So if you can visualize and see something, it's possible in existence. Okay, but we don't want possible, right? We want to go to actuality. Okay, so good possibility is a good start, but we want to get to the actual physical experience of what we want. So okay, so now if your mind says, okay, you can see these images possible, so what's bringing the possibility? The possibility lies in your conscious mind. It goes to your conscious mind first. Your conscious mind have to see the possibility of it. I mean, your ego's not all that bad. Your ego likes to do things, but it wants to see possibility. So your ego goes with possibility first. So your ego's like, you know what? Not so fast, not so fast. Let's see if it's possible. And that's good for you. But here's where you need to pay attention. At the very same time that your ego is seeing the possibility, your subconscious mind is already 10 steps ahead of the possibility. Your subconscious mind now is in the claim status. Your subconscious mind now is in an actuality of existence. So in one of your mind, it's possible. In the other part of your mind, you are actually living it and experiencing it. Well, someone may say, that makes no sense, because here I am, and I get the concept, what you're saying, Mark. I understand the concept that, okay, it's possible in my mind. That's all good. But where you lost me, Mark, is that I'm living it in my subconscious mind. Thank you, $9.99. Mark. Hey, Mark. Thanks for the live. Great reminder. Thank you. $9.99. We got here. We got Mbanola, $9.99. You're gonna have a huge change coming up. You call into existence what you attach to your name, either digitally, whatever you put on your name. I'll say something else before I get into this. Guys, one of the greatest assets for you to manifest and get into your millionaire status is the invention of social media. In social media, you have the ability to connect with billions of people, and you have the ability to connect with billions of people. And you have the ability to connect with billions of people. And you have the ability to connect with billions of people. And you have the ability to connect with billions of people. And you have the ability to connect with billions of people. And you have the ability to connect with billions of people. And you have the ability to connect with billions of people. And you have the ability to connect with billions of people. And you have the ability to connect with billions of people. And you have the ability to connect with billions of people. And you have the ability to connect with billions of people. And you have the ability to connect with billions of people. And you have the ability to connect with billions of people. And you have the ability to connect with billions of people. And you have the ability to connect with billions of people. And you have the ability to connect with billions of people. And you have the ability to connect with billions of people. And you have the ability to connect with billions of people. And you have the ability to connect with billions of people. And you have the ability to connect with billions of people And the first thing they see in social media is your name, your screen name, your Instagram name, your TikTok name, your YouTube, your profile, your Facebook, your LinkedIn. Well, LinkedIn professional. But your social media name carries a huge weight, man. That means you have millions of people, when they look at your name, they're manifesting your name. They're manifesting for you. So if your name is MAbundant888 and they look at your social media, they are what? Inadvertently manifesting for you. So that's why it's powerful to have a powerful name next to you. You're gonna try. So let's go back into the thing. Okay. So Mark lost me here. Mark said that in one of my mind it's possible, but then this guy told me again that in my subconscious mind it's happening right now, but the only problem is it ain't happening for me because I'm not experiencing it, right? And that's a very good question to ask. So okay, so let's break that down. The question is, okay, it's not that it's not happening. We know it's happening in quantum mechanics. Quantum mechanics shows us that yes, in your unconscious mind there is a version of you. Just do it. The only problem is it's not happening to this version of you, right? So here's what you got to do. What you really want to do is you want to get the experience in the subconscious mind to match what you're physically experiencing here, right? So what you do is this way. So if you know that it's happening in the subconscious mind, the first thing you have to do, guys, to get it into it, you have to accept that it's happening there. When you accept that you have a version of you that have the success, keyword, accept it. If you don't, okay, let me, before I even continue about manifesting, I have to make this. Thank you so much, Shana's $5. Okay, look, before we go any further, this is what the first thing I should have made it when I opened this live here. Before we go any further, there's only one stipulation here. One stipulation, okay? Thank you, $10, Joy Ozone. Okay, Mark, I started appreciating pennies a while back. I would pick them up with excitement every time and tell myself that they're equivalent to $1 million. Now I find money coins everywhere and been flowing. Well, Joy, I got something for you. You're in the state of moving up. That's what I call moving up. So because you're doing that, your subconscious mind now is now convinced that abundance is your destiny and birthright. So you're going to start to get more opportunities coming in. So whatever you're focusing on doing, you'll win. If you're doing the lottery, you're going to start winning a ton. Thank you, Mark. $9.99. Vincent here. Thank you, Mark. This live, I'm so excited because I know it's coming soon. And that's why you guys are the chosen one. Thank you, Pammy, $10. The reason because you're chosen one because you're optimistic. But let me go back before I lost my train of thought here. Okay. The stipulation, guys, is you have to accept. Okay, you watching this video? Please, okay, you have to comment this here. Because I remember, I told you, your words are powerful. So please comment below, and this will lock you in. I accept I am limitless. Comment that. If you don't accept what I am teaching or putting out to you, it's not going to work. It cannot work. I accept I'm limitless. Now that will lock you in, and then we can go on into the unconscious mind. I must remind you that everything comes into our life by permission. We have to allow it to come in. This is not logic. Your logic, we're not talking logical mind. Logical mind does not work with accepting. Logical mind works with deducing, analyzing, judging. I'm talking about something just to go blatantly say, I don't care, I accept it. Now your subconscious mind can open to help you, because nothing can come into your life if you don't accept what I'm saying to you. If I'm telling you right now that you are going to be, or you are in your millionaire era, that despite whatever your situation is in your life, it's going to change instantly. It can, it will, it must, because you understand frequency, vibration, you understand alignment, manifesting. If you can't accept that I'm telling you this, even though you're in a bad position right now, you're living with your roommates, your mom, you don't have your own house, your own car. If you cannot accept what Mark is telling you, you're not inviting it in to change. So you have to accept what I'm saying to you. I mean, I wish I could be there and just shake you like this and say, hey man, accept this stuff, please. Don't reject it. Accept it. Just listen, just do it for the fun of it. If your conscious mind is telling you, this is a bunch of BS, come on man, we gotta, please just say, all right, I'm just gonna entertain this guy. Just say, I'm gonna entertain this guy, I'm gonna accept it. That's all I want you to do. Please just accept it. I promise you, I guarantee you, if you accept this, guys, I can tell you one thing. But after you watch this video, I can tell you something. In the next 7 days, guys, you will see a ton of change in your finance in your life. Look at this. Monica McDollar. Again, see the McDollar? Monica McDollars is making sure you realize that abundance is your birthright. $49.99. Giving back from my abundant, healthy, wealthy lifestyle. Appreciate you, Mark. I accept I'm limitless. And this is an example of what will happen. See, the more abundance you get, the more you can give to circulate back to the source. So the fact that you're giving back in the super chat and you guys are giving back what you have, you are recirculating the tribe and you're expanding your abundance and wealth. And that's another secret. The more you give, the more you receive. Don't care what it is. 99 cents, $1 super chat, it's all good. But let me go back to this. And I want to show you something. I don't use the word need a lot. And you know, but for this content, I'm going to use need because it may open up. You guys, you need to accept that what I'm saying, you must accept it to be true. That's all. That's all I'm asking. You don't have to believe it. Just entertain your mind and say, you know, I'm just going to accept and let it go. So let me go back now. What happens now to the subconscious mind? All right. So once you accept that there lies an actual version of you experiencing what you want, that version can now transcend to this version. And I must remind you, the reason why I can be, I'm not 99% sure about this, all right? I am 100% sure about this. And the reason why I can tell you this with facts is because of science has come to my rescue again. Boy, I love science. And the reason I love science is because science always comes with receipts. You can't disprove the science. And I have that as my backing. You can disprove my words and my opinions. Of course you can do that. But boy, oh boy, man, oh man, you can't refute the science, man. And it burns some people up. Bien viewed, thank you, $9.99. So I have science as my backing. Tony Smith, 888. I accept I'm limitless. That's right, Tony, you are limitless. So let's go to science to back up what I'm saying to you. You see, there used to be this thing we call, and let me go back. You guys heard of this, right? So you heard Mark. You guys heard. Just comment below, Mark. I've heard you talked about this. Just say yes, yes, Mark. I've heard it. So have you heard me talk about? I talk about two types of physics, right? So we had what we call Newtonian physics, right? So we had Newtonian physics, and now we have field theory physics, right? Maybe you haven't heard the Newtonian or field theory, or maybe you've heard me talk about, oh, we have the macro world, right? I talk about the macro, M-A-C-R-O, and then I talk about the micro world, right? M-I-C-R-O. So there's two types of world, right? You heard Mark talk about those stuff. So let me tie them together now and show you that why Mark can be 100% certain that what he's saying to you, and if you just accept what I'm saying to you, you will start to see changes in your life. Okay, here we go. So the Newtonian physics was the name, of course, Newton, Isaac Newton, in the 1600s. You know, the guy with the apple that fell on him. So Isaac Newton, the consensus back in those times were as follows. The belief and the acceptance is that the world was what we call a macro world. It was a world of physicality, a world of matter, of substance, of physical stuff. And then we move up to the early 19th hundred, where we have Max Planck, one of the fathers. It could be called the father of quantum physics, Max Planck. You may have heard of that, Max Planck. And then we have Einstein, we have Richard Feynman, we have all these really good physicists. Now we go into the micro world. So in the 1900s, the late 1800s to the 1900s, beginning 1900s, the physicists now became shocked. They started to discover. Thank you, Rebecca 369. What they started to discover, and this was very shocking. Max Planck said it. Max Planck said something along the lines as, what is fascinating is that the world we see doesn't exist until we see it. Something along those lines. I'm just paraphrasing. You may know what he said exactly, but you get the point. So in the 19th century, we now know that the world is a micro world, the macro. So we have what we call animate and inanimate. Animate, physical, inanimate, non-physical. So what to sum it up, we have now know and discover. Thank you, 699. So I got to go to my super chats here. I won't forget who helped me expand my mind and change my perception, therefore changing my life. Thank you, Mark. This is just the beginning. It's just the beginning, Hybrid Blaze. And you see the name you have? Hybrid Blaze. You know what hybrid means? You're interchangeable. See, the names you pick, you subconsciously are creating your life. Hybrid means you don't break down. Hybrid car, when the gas runs out, what do you switch to? Electricity. You're gonna always have power. See, I'm teaching you guys. You're doing this so you don't even know your greatness yourself. You're subconsciously creating your own life, man. Limitless mind. Here goes limitless mind again. $49.99. Thank you, brother. Why am I limitless and abundant? So limitless mind. I'm gonna go back to the physics stuff, but I want to entertain you and I want to show you. Remember what I told you guys. I said your vibe is your tribe, right? So now we're up to 700 people on this live. I said your vibe is your tribe. So check this out. You see Limitless Mind Ted, $49.99. Let me tell you something about Limitless Mind Ted here. Limitless Mind Ted, you can comment on this. Spent one day in the casino, right? And he blew up my phone. Limitless Mind is one of my coaching students, by the way. And he blew up my phone one day, which I like, by the way. Limitless Mind, keep it coming. This guy was manifesting 1,000, 900, 300, 400, 300, all in one day at the casino. And you know how he was doing it? I go back to Texas. I said, hey man, Limitless Mind. Said Jay, you know his name is first name Jay. I said, Jay, what's going on? You know what he told me? He just started giggling and laughing and says, I don't know, I'm just flowing. Look at your name, Limitless. This is why you get what you want. You're limitless. You keep manifesting. So he's winning, you're winning. You're all winning. But let me go back to just ease your mind so you can know that what I'm saying to you is 100% fact. So now, we have now known that the world that we live in is invisible and it works through an energy of consciousness. See, the consciousness is what powers this mark. And the consciousness is also powering what's in your subconscious mind as a fact. So what you have to do, it's very simple. All we have to do is transfer consciousness from that parallel version of yourself to the consciousness of the one that you are experiencing right now. You see, I'll blow your mind. I'm going to blow your mind right now. You see, guys, if our brains were about 3% bigger, just say something. If your brain was about 3% bigger, right? Did you know that you could experience simultaneously at least 5 to 6 realities at the same time? Now, I'm not talking physical. What I'm talking is you'll be experiencing one reality as physical, but simultaneously in your own mind, when you're walking in this reality, you are having what's called a side view of another version of you. So you're feeling the same thing and doing the same thing. At the same time, in your mind, you're also walking simultaneously with other versions of yourself. If our brains were just 3% bigger, but your brain is not. So you're only going to experience one version. But the fact is, the other version is still happening. Quantum physics shows us that. So this is why I just told you. I said if you accept that in your unconscious mind, that version is living and doing it, then you're on your way there. So what happens now? If you accept it now, it's a lot easier for your mind to send it to your conscious mind now. So those possibilities will turn into actualities. I'll say this, and it's great. This is a great point by Cell. The only way that you can experience multiple realities in real time, and you do it all. By the way, I must say this to you: every single human being experiencing multiple realities in real time. They just don't do it when they're awake. You do it when you're asleep. That's right. When you sleep every night, you leave your body. Your consciousness literally exits this dimension, and it goes into another dimension in real time. It moves off. Your conscious mind shuts off. And by the way, let me ask you a question, and this is something you got to know. Have you ever wondered why your subconscious mind never sleeps? I don't know if you know that, right? Your subconscious mind never sleeps, right? But why does your conscious mind sleeps? Does that make sense? Why does one mind never sleep but the other mind does sleep? By the way, your brain also never sleeps. Your brain is active while sleeping. So if you think when you go to sleep, your brain goes to sleep. No. A matter of fact, your brain is more active while you're asleep than when you're awake. Think about that. You're awake. This is called beta. We're in the beta state. We say 14 hours. Look at all the things going around. This isn't when your brain is most active, people. Your brain is more active when you're asleep. But Mark, how can I be asleep and my brain be active? Why is my conscious mind not asleep? Why is my conscious mind not awake? But why is my subconscious mind open 24 hours, 7 days a week? 365. Thank you, Everth, 555. Mark, what's the mindset to have to get you through a routine job and keep you away from maladaptive daydreaming? Okay, here's the mindset to have. We have a routine job. Here's what you do. Your routine job is your stepping stone to your dream job. Your routine job is a pit stop along the way to your destination. So remember, this is the mindset I adopted when I was a chef and I was manifesting the lottery. I had to get the alignment. I had to get both worlds to become peace. So what I did, I just said to myself, you know what? This job actually is a good thing because this job, my chef job, is my pit stop to my dream life. My chef job was providing me the finances to fund my lottery manifestation. My paycheck I got was some of the money that I used to buy my tickets. So I'm quite happy with this job. This job is going to make me successful and doesn't even know it. So that's the mindset you got to have with your job. So if you're in a regular job, remember now you have to accept it. What you accept becomes facts. Because again, I just showed you in quantum mechanics, there is no physical objective world. It's a subjective world. So thank you for the super chat, Everett. Now you know, so you guys just benefited from Everett's super chat. So many of you may be asking the same question. You may be in a mundane job. You may be in a job. You want to get to your dream job. Make your mundane job like a stepping stone to your dream job. Look at your mundane job as a pit stop. It's not permanent. It's temporary. And then you will free up and get that what we call peace. Now, let's go back to the fascination about you living and experiencing multiple realities when you're asleep. And I'm going to show you why your conscious mind cannot be awake, but your subconscious mind can. So here's the answer to it. And I'm sure you wonder. So if you ever wondered why one of my mind is asleep and the other is awake, and here it is. It's to prevent your mind from making you go insane. That's the only reason. Your conscious mind have to turn off. Otherwise, you will go insane. You'll be living in the cuckoo house. Why? Because your conscious mind isn't built to go to other worlds. Your conscious mind isn't built for the trip. Your subconscious mind is the only mind that's built to take all the heat, all the infinity. Your conscious mind has to go to sleep to protect you. So when the conscious mind goes to sleep, the subconscious goes to play. That's when the magic happens. When you go to sleep, and this is facts, you literally are in another world. So check this out. That means every dream you ever had, every place you ever went in your dream, everyone you ever seen in your dream, 90% of the people that you see in your dream, they are from another world, another version of Earth. Let that sink in. Your subconscious mind travels every other dimension, and then it senses. You know what it senses? It senses your psychological clock. It senses the time that your conscious mind comes back online. So what it does, it comes back in, winds down the power, and activates your conscious mind, and you wake up and you go, oh, do like this, and you start your day. And then you may get up and you may instantly remember your dream and say, oh, okay. And then maybe you don't remember the dream, and then during the day you're doing some work and, oh, I remember that dream last night. So it means that if you dream about success, if you dream a version of yourself, if you dream of money or lottery or anything, if you dream of anything abundant, you went there. And check this out. Not only did you go there, you brought back something with you from that dimension. You brought back the memory to access the dream. If you can remember a dream of financial abundance or a dream of success, that becomes a memory now. And people, the only time you can have a memory is what? By the way, I'll ask you this question because it's very deep. Why do we have memory? What makes memory possible? Can you comment below? Gotta pay attention to this one. Mark, I dreamt about bags of poker chips and I don't do casino. What does it mean? Poker chips are money. It just means money. It means abundance. Your subconscious uses a lot of symbolism in your dreams as well, so remember that. So I'm looking for the answer right here. How do we form memories, people? That's right. Who got it here? T. Lovely says it. Because you had the experience before. You can only have a memory by having an experience. Yeah, there's no memory in the brain. Memory lives around here. So around your brain right here, so look, I'm going to paint this. Around my brain, there is a field going on. My brain creates an electromagnetic field. So like a force field going on right here. So around this part of my brain, this is where my memory lives. This is where my subconscious is. My subconscious is around here. So it comes in here and then goes back out into the field. The conscious mind, also we call the prefrontal cortex right here is where your conscious mind, your thought, your thoughts, your empathy, your ego is. It's called the frontal cortex right here. This part of the brain. So around here is all of the mind. See the mind here. So the mind is not in the brain. So your subconscious is here. Also, you know what's here as well? Your ego. Your ego is here. But the problem, here's the problem. This field right here, your ego can't leave the field. It's like, See, it goes like this. Can't leave the field. That's why it's limited. Your subconscious now can go like this. Look, this is your ego on this finger. I can't leave. This is your subconscious. Ego's like, look at my finger. Hey, where are you going? Hey, how can this guy leave? So here's the ego. He's trying to leave, but the field keeps holding it in. It's like, I can't leave this field. So what your ego does, your ego says, I'm stuck. Watch my finger. This is the ego right here. If your ego says, I'm stuck, so it starts looking around. Here it is, looking around. It says, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna, since I can't leave like the other guy has to come back here. Here's the subconscious mind. Boom! Back again. Hey, what's up, guy? Boom! Hey, why you keep teasing me? Leaves again. So here's what happens. So this is the ego with my finger. So it says, it looks around, it says, dang, since I can't leave this field, I'm just gonna create my own limitations. Let me see what I can see. I'm just gonna watch everybody and see what they believe and see what's the deal. Oh, this is a bunch of lack. You can't do it. See, if your ego could do this, you're in good shape. Then you no longer have an ego. You have an unlimited, but unfortunately, your ego can't go. You see, your subconscious. Hopefully, that analogy makes sense. Little entertainment there for you. See how that works? The visuals makes it easier for you to understand and comprehend it. Got it? So, a memory can only be formed by a physical experience. So, if you come back with the dream and you remember it, it means you had a physical experience in another dimension. So what happens, because your subconscious is illogical, if you're remembering the dream, your subconscious now says, oh, It was in that dimension. I got to make it to this dimension, and you'll get your dream manifested. You know the story. You see so many people. Some of you have dreams about stuff, and it happens. People dream of winning numbers, and they come out and they play. People dream of winning the lottery, and one day they'd win it. People dream of a new car, and they get a new car. So you guys have, all of you had dreams that became reality. We call them premonition of some sort. Every single one of you, I'm sure, have experienced some subtle or very realistic part of that equation. Yes, so if you want a casino, you want a casino in another dimension, you're going to bring it into this dimension. You got a Bentley in another dimension, you're going to bring your Bentley into this dimension. You just have to accept it. And here goes Monica McDonald's again. She just keeps going. Shout out to all my school family and everyone in the lives, especially my sister Jocelyn, 888 Millionaire. All of our desires are meant to come into physical experience for us. You see something about Monica. Thank you, Monica, for the 999. You know, I always watch what you guys comment and the words in the comment and to show me where your mind and your state is. So I want you to pay attention to this. So what Monica just said, Monica says, all of our desires are meant to come in physical experience. Pay attention to that word. She has already accepted. Remember I told you about accepting? If you accept something, it means it's meant. If something is meant to come in, it have to come in. It's just showing you some tidbits about how your mind is working and when you're on the right path and when you can do it. Mark, can you explain deja vu? Quite simply, deja vu is you call it glitching. When your mind glitches into a parallel version of yourself. And what happens, the brain catches it and the brain gets into this confused state and they call it deja vu. Science will tell you, deja vu is a part of the brain that is ahead in time and it catches up. I don't buy that though. Monica, yes, Monica, love you. Okay, someone says, how do you accept, especially when you're close? Just like how you, let me tell you, okay, ask me that question. Here's the question. Mark, how do I accept when I'm close? I have one question to ask you. How did you accept being closed? The same way you accept being closed, why don't you accept being open? In order for you to become closed, you have to accept it. Right? So just go back and accept being open. And then open will take over close. In other words, look, don't convince yourself of lack. Don't convince yourself that you're closed. Don't convince yourself that your life is bad or your life sucks. Do not do that. Convince yourself that your life is open. It's limitless. It has all possibilities. Then you will start to experience that frame of reality. Let me tell you another one. People, take this out of your vocabulary, all right? Poor me. Oh, poor little me. Poor me is none of you should be using the word poor me. You're not poor. You're not me. You're not victims. None of you on this chat are live. Over 700 now. You are no victim. So please get that out of your consciousness. There's no poor me here. Listen, your life may not be going the way you want it to go. I got news for you guys. That is actually okay. See, look at it now. We got the Wealthy School, 129 super chat. See that? You see the name? The Wealthy Soul, 129 super chat. Thank you for that 129. Okay, good man, 111 super chat. Thank you. But let me go back to this because this is really critical for you to understand, my chosen ones. You hear? Listen, all of you, some of your lives aren't going the best. I get it. It does not mean it's not going to change, man. Don't let your own mind fool you. Let me put the field up again. I'm going to put the field around my head again so you can see something here. Remember, people, look, there's two of you guys here. The subconscious is this finger. The conscious is this finger. There's a field around here, an invisible field that goes into infinity. The subconscious, I can leave this field. You can't. So listen, if you're saying, poor little me, you're stuck. If you're saying, I'm a victim, you're stuck. If you're saying, I hate my life, but it's not going good, you're stuck. You're doing this. You got to go to this guy here and go whoosh, and let it fly for you. So Mark, how do I do that? Spend more time daydreaming, man. Spend more time. I don't want to use the word. I was going to say fantasizing, but I want to make it, because you don't fantasy. I want to make it in a way you can understand it. Okay. Spend more time daydreaming to something that'll make you feel better, even though you know listen, even though you logically can't figure it out. So listen, for example, if you're living at home with your mom or your roommate, but you want to get your own house, okay, spend time watching mansions, watching big houses, watching all that stuff. Spend time watching that stuff. This doesn't make sense, Mark. It makes perfect sense. Let me show you something here. Let me show you something deep. I'm going to tell you exactly what's happening. If you start to watch a nice mansion, a big house, your own apartment, but you know you're sleeping on a couch, or you're living with someone else, or your limited mind is going to tell you, stop doing that. You're stupid. This ain't going to work. You're just prolonging your suffering. You're just teasing yourself. It's going to tell you all of that. I got news for you. It's not true. So let me show you what happens. If you spend time watching inspirational content, even though you don't have a dollar to your name, but you're watching a mansion, and you're watching a living in your apartment, and your bank account is $5.55, whatever, negative $2, I don't care, whatever it is. But if you're watching these stuff every day, you are doing the most powerful manifesting work you can ever do. The thing about the number one way to get your life to change is through images and vision. Images. The subconscious mind, if you're watching everyday successful people, money, whatever, my lottery dream home, if you're watching my lottery dream home videos on the Home Garden channel, whatever channel it's on, if you're watching those things, and you're watching trading people, real estate, I mean, whatever it is, if you're watching those people every day, your subconscious mind is not only taking notes, it's working behind the scenes to get you to watch. In other words, whatever you're watching is going to be watching you, watching it, experiencing it. Yes, HGTV. See, you know the name, the HGTV, right? I think that's what it is, right? My lottery dream home is on HGTV, right? Yep. So I encourage you to watch any content that will motivate you, that will inspire you, that will lift you up. Like my stuff, you watch my stuff, it's going to always motivate you and lift you up. Because what happens is your subconscious mind sees these things as real, man. Remember, guys, you can only imagine what you are limited to imagine. So if you're watching something, your subconscious mind can take charge of that and bring it into your physical reality for you. Your conscious mind can't do any of that. And this is why I always tell you, and I always preach this to you guys. I always say to you, I said, look, please ignore your mind when it comes to telling you what you can't do. Ignore your mind when it comes to trying to figure out something that it can't figure out. Ignore it, ignore it, ignore it, please. That's the message for you. Don't let anybody, anything. A matter of fact, here's my message for you. Please don't tell non-believers about what you want to achieve. Don't tell anybody. Just tell your own tribe. Like here, this is the space where you should write in your comments what you're manifesting, because everyone that sees your comment they are manifesting it for you as well. This is the only place you can do that. Everybody here on this channel, there is no jealousy here. Everybody is happy. Everybody is motivated. When they see you win, they feel they're next to win. They give you congratulations because they already know that the one is what? All, and the all is one. So they know that when you win, they're next. There's nobody here that's hating on you. There's no haters here, man. When you have high conscious awareness, you evade hate and jealousy and lack. It doesn't live here. So if you really want to find a space to vent and to help and to show what you can, this is the place to do it. Right on this video, in this chat. Because people watch it, they read it, and the ones who are watching and reading it, they are rooting for you. Everyone here is rooting for everyone. There's nobody here rooting against you, man. I am rooting for you. We are rooting for you. We are all rooting for each other. You're a crypto day trader, I am rooting for you. You're a real estate agent, I am rooting for you. You're manifesting a lottery, I am rooting for you. If I'm rooting for you, my energy is rooting for you. The energy that I use to win the lottery is the same energy I'm putting forth you to win your lottery. So it must come to pass. I have the memory energy already stored. You can't lose it. I just send it to you guys. That's what I do. I just send my energy to you so that you can win and do your thing. It's like a code. You know, if you got a code, you can't get in the building without the code. So my code, I'm giving it to you guys. So everyone here is rooting for you people, for you. So please, root for yourself, man. Don't root against yourself. Root for yourself. Meaning, don't accept you're limited, man. Accept you're limitless. Know that it can change. It will change for you. But you have to put forth the message to the universe. Thank you, Karen, 1999. That's right, Karine. Imagine your highest good. You have to, your only job, my friends, and I'm not here to tell you that you got to do a bunch of, your only job, right, to root for yourself, to get you to your millionaire era, is very simple. You know what it is? Just see a vision of what you like to become, what you like to have, what you want to experience. That's it. And make that vision consistent. It means do it every day. Spend 1 minute a day. Spend 2 minutes a day. Spend 1 minute before going to bed. See the vision of what. Okay, if you can't see it, you can write it. Write it one time. And then look at it. Screenshot it into your phone. So it's even easier now in your phone. You can have it in your phone. Okay, you can't write? You can feel. You can feel what, okay, Mark, it's hard to feel. You can use subliminals to give you the feeling, to manifest it for you. There is no excuse for you to do that. There is no excuse for that. How can you have an excuse for that? That's the easiest thing to do. I'm not telling you here to go out and do rocket science, man. I'm not telling you how to go out there and figure out the E equals MC squared and figure out the theory of unite quantum physics and general relativity. I'm not telling you to do any of that. I'm not telling you to go out there and construct a big building or architecture. I'm just telling you to do something that's very simple, that a child does every single day of his life. If you have kids, their kids are doing it every day. Your kids are out there daydreaming, imagining, playing with their toys, playing a role, all of that. Every human being can do that. If you can do that, and you can, and if you do it daily, consistently, I can guarantee you in a very short amount of time, you will start to see a shift. You will move out from the living room. You'll stop sleeping on your friend's couch. You'll get your own apartment. Your job will give you the raise that you were scared to ask, or you've been asking, they've been denied. You get the promotion. Your business will start to get a lot of sales coming in from your Shopify. Your health will start to improve. I am 100% right. The reason I can tell you that I'm not 99% right, but 100% right, is because of one simple thing. And here it is. I'm gonna sum it up and then I'm gonna close this video. And I'm going to go to the next channel. So I'm going to do so after I leave this live, we're going to the Mega Manifester channel, and we're going to do another live, how to end your struggle. That's the topic lecture on that channel. So after I leave this channel, you can go to Mega Manifester. I'll be there in about 15 minutes. But here's my closing argument for you guys. This is my closing argument. I'm going to do my drum roll for this one. Where's your next channel? It's called Mega Manifestor. Thank you, $10. Okay, thank you, Guy, $10. So here's my closing argument. At once upon a time, modern science literally built our society, our way of life. Everything that you have known, everything that you have believed, everything about the world was built on this one assumption. And here it is. The world we live in is a objective world. Every single thing has been built on objectivity. In layman's terms, everything around it, your educational system, the government, your family, they all built the world about that. Here's the easiest analogy I can make for you. Limitless Mind, thank you, 1999. I've been seeing 808 a lot lately for the past 2 weeks, like it's coming out soon somewhere. So guys, 808, if you like the lottery, manifested, that pick 3 number, that's coming out. If it resonates with you, take that number, 808. I would play it just like that, 808. Straight. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 5 grand if you put $10 on that right there. Or whatever more you want to put on it. But it's coming out somewhere. Limitless Mind sees it, and trust me, this guy always calls these numbers the right way. But let me go back. At one time, the world is built, and the world is changing now, but it's slowly doing it because they realize it. At one time, it says that everything is fixed. That's called objective. Fixed means you don't have a chance. You got the cards you're dealt with, you got to play with the cards you're dealt with. That's called fixed. Now we know it's abolished. It's a bunch of lie. The world is subjective. Subjective, individual, subjective, the way I view it, the way I think about it. The world orchestrates itself to my beliefs, my truths, my feelings, my thoughts with repetition. It's my world, it's my subjectivity. That's it. So you're going to get what you think about and watch the most. See you guys over on the Mega Manifester channel. Oh, look, see, I've been in it. I got to keep promoting my, I got to keep doing this book promotion thing. So here we go. Here we go, guys. You guys know the deal, right? Boom, boom, boom. Amazon. So, do I have to say the name? I don't have to say the name, right? Right? See it? And of course, nobody even know the coaching program, so I don't have to call that out either. So, you guys know what's up. I'll see you over on the Mega Manifester channel in about 15 minutes. See you guys.